Looks like this is working. I think I got this right. I'm going to mute myself really quick. Looks good. It looks really grainy. Maybe it's because it's like very dark in here. Yeah, is it like really grainy for people that are just joining? Because it feels like it's a little grainy. It is just me today. I need to post this in the Heroes Quarters. Just me today, so what is going on? Where's the Heroes Quarters? It's just me today, and so what the heck? So I kind of have to do a lot of things at once. Usually Kyle does most of the things, and so I'm just not as fast. Just is what it is. Okay, posted in the Heroes Quarters. Now we got to get the links up for the giveaway that happens every week. If you are just getting here, this is Free Journal Friday, of course. And this is where we give away a free journal every week. A lot of things at once. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay. Hopefully this sign up works. Okay, we're going to pin this. Okay. To have an opportunity to win Free Journal Friday, just click on this link, and then you can go ahead and sign up there. I'm moving so slow today. Sorry, everyone. It took me like 5 minutes just to even get the stream set up correctly. Okay. Now I have to get my actual screen set up working. I'm going to put this over here so I'm actually looking into the camera and you don't have to stare at the side of my face this whole time. It's just me today for those joining. Sorry, Kyle is traveling. For those who might not know, Kyle is an assistant cross-country coach. And so this is their season. So he's kind of been busy with meets and stuff. And so you're stuck with me. You just have me. But we're going to have fun. I want to show you guys some things. The only problem is that I'm not sure if I can do it with the way I'm streaming today. But we'll see. We're gonna gamble, and we're gonna see if it works out. If it does, great. If it doesn't, hey, we tried. Okay, cool. Well, let's say hi to people. Hi, Sky. Good to see you. Sorry for being late, by the way. I was having some technical difficulties. Couldn't figure out if I wanted to stream in Zoom or in Restream. Kyle mentioned he might join, so I was trying to do it in Zoom, but it was just too unfamiliar for me. So I just went with what I know. Because, when you don't know what to do, go back to what you know. Hi, Amy. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Good to see you guys. Allie. Hello. Kimberly. Hi. Yeah. Sky says that she loves the chaos, or says we love the chaos of Just Nick Fridays. Well, welcome to Just Nick Fridays. I have a few things to kind of show y'all, but nothing too big, Of course, outside of Brag O'Clock and Free Journal Friday, anything can happen when I'm at the helm solo. So I like to do just any possible questions you guys have. And, obviously I don't have anyone here to bounce off of. So I'm just going to be responding to comments, questions, whatever you guys have. Hi, Meredith, over on YouTube. Perfect that I was late because Sky's at the doctor's office. Beautiful. Melissa says, show us the things. Okay. All right. Wait, hold on. Is this pinned? Okay, cool. For those who are maybe just joining in here, this is Free Journal Friday. We give away a free journal at the end. All you got to do is sign up. There's a pinned comment on YouTube and Facebook that will take you to a Google form where you just have to put in your name and I think a few other small details. And then at the end, I'm going to spin a big wheel and then we're going to pick a winner for the free journal. And yeah, free. Nothing. Easy. All you got to do is fill in a little bit thing. Hi, Tanya. Amy asked if someone could sign her up. That'd be very nice if someone could. Melissa said, Zach has played guitar and sung for us. When are you breaking out the drums? Gosh, what a good question. This is the problem with being a drummer. You can't really play drums for people because I love the drums. I've been playing the drums since I was a little kid. I think I was 4th grade when I got my drum set. And been playing drums my whole life. Love drumming, love listening to drumming, love. You guys hear that? Someone just drove very fast by my apartment. I love the drums. But here's the thing about drums, and I can say this because I play drums. Drums are annoying. Let's face it. Drums, annoying. Out of all the soloing that can happen in a show, I think drums are the most annoying. Now, you could also argue that drums are the most exciting solo in the show because they're so explosive, but it's a lot of sound. It's a lot of energy. And it doesn't have that, hey, play a song for me kind of energy, accessibility that, I think guitar players have when they play guitar. So, yeah, I don't know. There you go. Coming from a true drummer, drums are annoying, and it's hard to play drums for one person on a live stream. I also don't even have a drum set here, so we're kind of SOL on that front as well. But anyway. Amazing. Okay. Hey, Chris, over on YouTube. I joined at a good and spicy time, with me at the helm. When you join a solo Nick live stream, it's always a spicy time. Anything can happen. And by the way, it's been a long week. I've been kind of sick, been kind of recovering, been on a lot of, what's it called? Acetaminophen, I think is what it's called. Just a lot of cough medicine, a lot of cold medicine. Anything can happen is really what I'm trying to say. So in fact, you know what? Jacket's coming off because it's hot. It's getting hot in here. It's heating up. Luckily, I have this sweater on under it, so I don't think I'm going to get cold. But who knows? Anything could happen. I actually bought this jacket today, and I love it. I got it at a thrift store for a great price, and it's like a vintage LL Bean grandpa / dad just hunting jacket. I'm not a hunter, but there's a style of jacket that I've kind of been eyeing for a long time. And this morning I walked into a thrift shop with a few of my buddies because I wanted to get coffee and go thrifting early this morning, which was great. And it's the first thing I saw, and I was like, wow, I've been looking for something like this, and it fit me, and I just love it. So I bought it. Who here thrifts their clothes? And if you do thrift, if you buy secondhand clothes or in any form, it could be off eBay or it could be the local Goodwill or Value Village or whatever. I want to hear about your best thrift purchase. It doesn't have to be clothes. It can be furniture. It could be, knickknacks. It could be something totally random and unhinged. I want to hear what your best thrift is, because I haven't bought a thing from a thrift shop in a little bit. I bought a few shirts and stuff, and that it's always fun to get a little thrift shirt now and then. But getting like a full on jacket, a jacket's important, right? Once it starts to become jacket season, it's like you are known by your jackets. It's your outermost layer. And I think a lot of the times people don't realize that when you buy a jacket, you're staking a claim. You're saying, this is who I am. It's a personality thing. People start to associate what kind of jacket person are you? Are you a puffer jacket person? Are you like a jean jacket, like a Sherpa jean jacket person? Are you a North Face person? Are you a fleece person? There's a lot of options out there, and I'm not sure if people quite weigh what these things mean. Now, I'm not here to tell you what that means. It's up to you. But it's a statement. People act like it's just about being warm. It's not. It's about making a statement. So I want to hear. Okay. I'm going to start reading some of these. Start reading this. James recommended a thrift shop to me. Check out Uptown Cheapskate. Cheapskate or Cheapskate? What is that word? I've had a hard time saying it my whole life, and I think it's because I've been trying to say a wrong version of it. Is it cheapskate or cheapscape? Like escape, a cheapscape, like a scapegoat. That's how I've always imagined that word to be. Am I wrong? Have I been wrong my whole life about this? This is how it usually happens. As I'm live streaming, I've never thought about how I've said a word. I say it, and then I hyper analyze it, and then people tell me I'm wrong. It's a good way to learn. Trial by fire. Anyway, thank you, James, for the recommendation. I will certainly check it out. Victoria's still sick. Sorry about that. James says he likes all of his threads that are thrifted. Respect that. Love it. I've had some great thrifts. I've had some clothes I thought were going to be great, and I was excited to wear them, and then I put them on. I didn't like them as much as I thought I did. It happens, But the nice thing is you spend probably significantly less on clothes from a thrift shop than you do brand new. So, not as big of a loss. I'm going to hop over to YouTube. Okay. Meredith said, while I hate to shop for clothes, I have a friend who gets me clothes at high-end thrift stores. Ooh. She found me a real nice blazer for under $10. Also, LL Bean jackets are the best. I love this. I love that. That's incredible. Under $10? What a freaking steal. Sometimes I wonder, I'm not a big upcycle person. Like, just admittedly, I definitely believe I believe like fast fashion is bad, and I try my best to not support it. I rarely, in a pinch, will have to buy something from like an H&M or a Zara or something. I do think that there is, in general, too many clothes. And I think that, especially after getting a jacket like this, an LL Bean jacket, that was definitely worn by someone else. Like maybe this person isn't even with us anymore, right? There is stuff out there that is made well enough that can easily be repurposed. And I've been having that thought a lot today because it's like this jacket could replace 3 of my jackets that I don't really wear, but like aren't bad jackets. I just don't wear them. So I don't know. What would the world be like if we just shared our old stuff? Who knows? But this is why jackets are a part of who you are. So it's like, if you buy something and you kind of have in the back of your mind where you're like, one day this will not be mine. Do you think you'll take better care of it? Or do you think you'll wear it till the proverbial wheels fall off? I don't know. Hopefully the former. Okay. Sky said, I rarely get new clothes, but most of mine are from secondhand stores or hand-me-downs from friends. Victoria Gray said, I have 2 best. Here we go. Best thrift. This is what I'm looking for. Victoria said, one was a $1,600 never used vintage sewing machine for $70. Wow. That's incredible. Did you see it and recognize it as like a very nice sewing machine, or did you have to look it up on like Google or eBay or something? Super curious about that. But that is a ridiculous deal. That's like, it's dumb how big of a savings you have on that. This guy said, thrifting with my husband, we once found a knee-length black leather jacket for pretty cheap. He still wears it every winter. That's a great feeling. It's great. Miranda says, I love thrift stores. My best was a brand new Harry Potter hardback book set for $3. That is crazy. That's so cheap. As someone who, by this point kind of knows a lot about what it takes to produce a hardcover book with printed pages and like a nice set, that is probably less than it costs them to make it. So, I mean, good for you. That is a steal of a deal, quite literally. Amazing. Melissa said, I thrift books, obviously, but a good buy. It was a battery organizer for $2. The tester works and everything. What's a battery organizer? Is it like a... So where you store your batteries? The tester battery. What is it? Can someone, what is a, am I reading this right? A battery organizer? Can someone educate me on how to say cheapskate correctly and what a battery tester is? James G said, not a thrift store find, admittedly, but I did get a Patagonia down jacket at an REI garage sale of their used merch. That counts in my book. The REI garage sale counts in my book. A good deal is a good deal. I want everyone to feel like they got a good deal when it comes to the Heroes Journal. I hate to just use this conversation to pivot into the Heroes Journal. I know, founder stuff, but like everyone wants to feel like they got a deal, even if they spent a lot of money. Which the Heroes Journal, I'll be the first to say, is not cheap. We're not talking thrift store prices here. But I still want people to get it and be like, this is a good deal. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay. It is skate. It is cheap skate. So interesting. Okay. I feel like it should be cheapskate, right? I mean, in my head, that makes sense for some reason. Because it's like you're escaping the price. You're escaping the high prices. I'm going to start a secondhand store. I'm going to start a thrift store. I want all of you to come to it. And it's just going to be called Cheapskate. That's how it's going to be a play on words. It's going to be a pun, apparently, even though to me, that's how it should be. So it's cheap skate, like you're skating on by, like, oh, this is a cheap skate. I don't get it. Why? Someone educate me. Okay, James said, okay, this is niche. But there was a Travel Man episode with Noel Fielding. He was wearing this crazy sky blue fur-lined winter coat, very specific vibe, and I found an exact variation at the thrift store the next day. Such a crazy find. That is a deeply niche story. But you know what I love about this, James, is that you shared that with us, and it obviously means a lot to you, and it has stuck with you through all these years. See, James understands that a jacket is it's your identity as a piece of clothing. If we were all cartoon characters, and what I mean is that if we all had one outfit that we wore all the time, you open your cartoon character closet and it's just the same outfit. I think that the jacket would be a key component of that. Whatever jacket you find yourself in, unless you don't wear jackets. Maybe you live somewhere hot. I don't know. That's just how it works in my head. Okay, Reem said another thrift is a book signed by Basil Johnston called Ojibwe Heritage. I'm not saying this right. I'm so sorry. Ojibwa Heritage. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying over here. Hi, Akira, over on YouTube. How you doing? The emoji representation is fantastic. I'm going to start a petition to put emojis in the dictionary. So there will be word, okay? And then it will be the phonetic pronunciation of it. And then it will be the emoji pronunciation of it. And I think that'd be great for us millennials and Gen Zers coming up. Melissa said, stole my dad's Mr. Rogers style sweater decades ago. I keep adding stitches with colorful embroidery thread like Sally on Nightmare Before Christmas to hold it together. That's adorable, actually. I will say, I think the sweater, I would love if anyone here knows the history of the sweater. Like, when did the sweater start? Because I feel like there is a staying power with the sweater. There is a lot of different variations, but the sweater, I feel I just have this, for some reason, this belief about the sweater that it started as a trend, but it has just stuck around. I almost, in a way, feel like a sweater is like, it's like jeans. Like, why? Like, why is it denim? Why is it jeans that we all wear? We just decided that it's denim is what we do. I feel like sweaters have had like a similar, just like they were the thing, and then they got mass produced or they reached mass appeal or something happened, and they're just timeless. I have an uncle, and for years, my family did this joke to the point where it just isn't even funny anymore. Speaking of niche, this is very niche. So we're going to go down a quick rabbit hole and then we'll pull ourselves out. So forgive me. But every single Christmas, my family celebrates Christmas. We get this particular uncle in my family a sweater because, not because although he does wear a lot of sweaters now that I think about it. It's not for that reason. The reason is so that all of us can say, as he is opening this up, all of our whole family in unison every year says it. I don't think I've ever talked about this, by the way. This is just one of those kind of unconscious traditions that we celebrate as a family. When he opens up this sweater, we all go, "It's a sweater," like that. We all say that. That is a reference to a line from The Three Amigos, which I grew up watching. In fact, I watched it not too recently by myself. I just missed it. It feels like family to me. It feels like home to me. So I put that movie on. In that movie, there is a villain named El Guapo. And El Guapo celebrates his birthday towards the end of the movie. And at his birthday, someone gets him a sweater, which is funny because they're in like the middle of the desert. In Santipoco or somewhere in the desert. I don't know. But it's just funny because when he opens it up, he holds it up in the air and he goes, "It's his sweater." And everyone cheers. And so we, for whatever weird reason in my family, recreate that moment with my uncle every December. And now you know that information for some reason. Although we haven't done it recently. I think it's because it's not that funny, especially now that I've explained it. Okay, long tangent about sweaters. Whoa. Kimberly said, "I've always liked adding patches and pins to jackets. I agree that they can make a statement one way or another." That's so true. Is it the customizability of sweaters, of jackets that make it so unique? I think so. Natasha said, "I got a jacket from the book series. A jacket from the book series and movies called Descendants. I love it, but obvious for kids, too small. So got it for my kid." Okay. Gotcha. Love it. Sky said, buy nothing groups are the best, honestly. Free sharing of things. I should join a buy nothing group. I just moved into this apartment like a month ago. I don't have a TV. I'm embarrassed to even show you this side of my apartment. There's nothing over here. There's a couch. That's it. I've just got a plant a few weeks ago. There's nothing going on. There's a plant and there's a bunch of Heroes journals so I can film TikToks and stuff. It's like, it's a little serial killery up in here. And then this is the wall that you're seeing behind is the only thing. This is the only wall with stuff on it. And that's all my decorations. And I just did it so there'd be something in the background. And I know you can't really make this out, but this is actually the Sword and Circle neon sign for reference. Okay. Let's see. Reem says there are so many thrift bookshops in the small city I visit in England. Sadly, our home there has a lot of water intrusion issues. Keep us in your prayers. We always have water issues in whatever house we're in. Gosh, what a bummer. Hopefully none of the books get damaged in this cute little town in England that you visit. Hi, Deb, over on YouTube. Also, Hafkin, hello. There are groups on Facebook to share pics of thrift store finds, usually the weird things. I would love to hear some weird thrift finds. I feel like no one's given me a weird thing yet. I'm hungry. I want to hear a weird thrift story. Come on, give me something. Okay. Meredith said, Mr. Rogers was the best. I once met him, wow, when visiting a friend on Nantucket. That's a great person to meet. When I say meet, I mean we waved at him and he said, I kid you not, hi neighbor. Wow. A guy who loves the brand. Maybe that's what I should start doing. I shouldn't address anyone as hi friend or hey, what's up, man? I should just say, hey hero. Honestly, I said that as a joke. I think it'd actually be kind of funny. I think it'd actually make people feel good about themselves. I was like, hey hero. I said that to everyone all the time. Just I was that in love with the brand. Hey hero, how are you? I think I have to be older. Wearing this jacket though helps. It gives me a little bit of an age, you know. Hey hero, how you doing? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna slowly transition into hey hero guy. It's like when older, like I don't know if you guys had like older coaches, like assistant coaches on teams. Not really the main coach, but as always the guy whose job it was to be cool on like a sports team. They would always be the coolest, and they'd give you cool nicknames and stuff. And they go hey, how you doing, chief? And they call like, hey, boss, how you doing? Even though they're like in their 50s and you're 12, they make you feel important. It's a good skill. I'm gonna start calling people hero. Anyway, Victoria said, I recognize that I was actually looking for one, but way out of my price range. That's a little update on the sewing machine story, if you don't remember. Devora Fox said, I bought thrift stuff to get married in. Wow. Tell me that story. I love it. And a little bit more on the sewing machine. Victoria has a 1971 Bernini all metal sewing machine. Sounds heavy. Heavy duty sewing machine. Battery organizer. Thank you, Melissa, for following up on this because this perplexed me. Storage. It's in my kitchen drawer. There are slots for all the different size batteries. That's kind of helpful. That's cool. That's a great idea. Christine said, my favorite thrift store find was one of those wicker purses like Sophia Petrillo on the Golden Girls carries. A wicker purse. Doesn't sound comfortable, but I don't know anything about purses. So, hey, I don't even know that much about the Golden Girls other than the fact that they have a really good theme song intro. What does REI buy and sell? Wait, does REI buy and sell used gear? You know what? James G could probably answer that question for you because James G went to the garage sale. So James G, Kimberly over on Facebook wants to know, does REI buy and sell used gear? We will await your answer. Amazing. Let's keep it going. James said, most of my first editions of Terry books at thrift stores. Never paid more than $8 for most, and now they are all signed. Wow, stayed till the end of a signing at Book People, and he has so graciously signed each one. That's amazing. I also know what Book People is. I live kind of close to it. I could walk to it, actually. Pretty cool. Victoria said, same here. Everything I saw made me look more like Mother of the Bride. Discouraged, I went to a thrift/consignment shop, found a beautiful wedding dress for $70. What an incredible thing. It's like, I feel like it's such a no-brainer. Like, why is thrift? I guess thrifting's kind of gotten very popular. So I'm probably late. This isn't a very hot opinion, but people should just thrift more. It feels good for the world, right? Don't you feel that way? I don't know. The $20 brand new battery organizers for anyone who is wondering. Reem said, yes, the Heroes Journal Black Friday deal is great. Reem said, got Cosmic Rose. Fantastic. I love that. Yeah, for those who don't know, I laugh because like every company is doing this. It's like being at the starting line of a race, and it's like you look down the line, and it's like people are getting off the block early. I'm using that metaphor to explain how companies just keep backing up their Black Friday deals. Like it's earlier and earlier. It's like the 1st of November, and they're like, Black Friday, early access. It'll be the middle of October next year. It'll be like Black Friday, early access. We are one of those companies. We started our Black Friday deal on Monday. I believe it's already all live on our website. What we did, I think last year is we did just like a sweeping 30% off our whole website. And it did really well. We just like can't afford to do that again this year. So what we did was we actually did more of a discount on just bigger bundles. So it's technically a better deal. Like you're saving more money if you know, but you obviously have to spend more money. But you get more stuff. So the bundles is something new for us that we did. Just basically pre-packaging bundles for heroes that are on the website has been really popular this year. And so we just kind of were like, this is probably what people would want to see anyway, is like discounted bundles. And so if you go to our website, I believe the Black Friday deals are right there. There's a whole collection of them. They have these little Black Friday badges. I made those pictures, by the way. So anyway, you can go check them out. But I think I'm gonna get some. I need to get more journals here because I have to film more stuff. Anyway, okay. Sky said yesterday I got a gorgeous 52-piece set of china from my local Buy Nothing group. Wow, it's inspiring me to have more epic feasts. I love that. That's so cool. Whatever happened to China? I feel like that kind of died with my generation. Like maybe I'm just not interested in dishware like I should be. I don't know anyone my age. I know 5 people my age group that have a house, first of all. So not that many people. None of those people have china that I can think of. Is that when you get it? Or do you get it when you're married? When you have a kid? When do you just don't you inherit china? Don't you have to pass the china down? Is that how it works? Is calling it china derogatory now? I don't even know what's going on with that. Someone please educate me. I just come on here and I ask you guys questions. Apparently, that's how this live stream works. We're also almost 40 minutes into this live stream. I just realized we have talked about absolutely nothing. I do want to show you some things, but I'm gonna catch up to the comments. I think I'm 50 comments behind. I'm very sorry. Amy said, can't get Cosmic Rose yet. Mackenzie actually entered your name twice. Don't worry. I will remove duplicates. Victoria said, my character outfit would be Doctor Who. Okay, great. Here we go. Terry Brooks. That's kind of what I thought. I was like, Terry Books. Christine said, and I also found a thrifted a book by Patricia Briggs, and it was signed. Wow, it looks like getting signed books at thrift stores is kind of the move. Amazing. Melissa, good guess. Sweaters probably started somewhere in the north. I think you're right. Kimberly said, I cannot stand a sweater. They are too hot and itchy. Usually I would agree with you. I'm not a sweater person. I have like 2. They're more of like a fashion thing for me, I think. If I would just want to be like not cold, I'll just put on a hoodie. I think that's a very Seattle thing, but because it's raining all the time. But anyway, like when I'm inside in Texas here and the AC's on, I am 90% of the time I'm wearing a hoodie. It's just like cozy. I want to feel like I'm at home, cozy. Okay. Okay. Can't really say as I'm in the car, but happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, David. And yeah, I guess we're not even going to see each other till after Thanksgiving, till the real Black Friday. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Queen made it. Good to see you, Queen. Love it. Oh my gosh, 3 amigos. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just gonna skip to where we're at because I am like 10-20 minutes behind where the comments are at. This is what happens when it's just one person live streaming. It's a lot to keep up with. Okay. So anyway, so this is following up on my China conundrum here. We haven't passed it down yet. If I have fine China, I would use it every day. Wow. Every day. Okay. Wedding China is definitely a thing. Oh, so you get it at your wedding. Is that when you get it? But a lot of us get things from relatives. But my mom won't give hers up. It's confusing, right? Like, what are the China rules? Watch me get flagged by Facebook for saying China so much. And like, they're going to think I'm talking about the government or something. I'm not. I'm just talking about dishware, I promise. James, this will be the last thrift thing that we talk about. James said, I found a thrift Ninja Turtle glass statue in Italy. It was labeled as Leonardo had nunchucks as the weapon and a red bandana. It was hilariously infuriating. Yeah, all those feel wrong. Is nunchucks orange bandana? And is that, I don't know who that is. I don't think it's Michelangelo. Couldn't tell you. Not sure. Oh my God, these are so good too. Okay, I know I said it, but I'm going to keep reading some of these because these are really funny. Miranda said, a weird thrift find for me was a taxidermied Brazilian cane toad turned into a purse. My daughter loves it though. What the heck? That sounds hilarious. I love that you bought that. Fantastic. Reem said, okay, you want a weird thrift? How about a Miss Twiggy Winkle Beatrix Potter ceramic? Wow. Figurine made the year I was born for around 25 pounds. Boom. That is pretty fantastic in terms of ceramics. Very good. Deb over on YouTube, in terms of our China conversation, said, handed my China down to my son when he married. After the divorce, the daughter-in-law destroyed it. What? That's so rude. Oh my God, why? I'm so sorry about that. That sucks. I don't know how long it was in your family for. I don't know if it started with you, but like, oh, how selfish you have to be. It's like a family heirloom. Why would you destroy it, you know? Hey, none of my business. Not going to get into it. Keep it in the family, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Do people use China every day? For some reason, I thought China was like for special occasions. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to attempt to show you something that I think is really cool. You can maybe consider this to be some beans. Actually, I have some real beans to show you. Like no fake beans. I have some like real deal beans I can show you. But first I'm going to show you some just like fun beans. Okay. All right. You got to give me a second to pull it up though. And I apologize in advance if this destroys this live stream. I really hope it does not. But okay, I'm gonna have to look over here for like a little bit. I feel like a substitute teacher. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I think I really hope that this works. Okay. So Ryan, our beloved artist, recently made basically a phone wallpaper piece of art. He kind of made it because it's supposed to be a TikTok. We're trying to make some TikTok content that's based around art, and I honestly just love this so much that I just kind of wanted to share it. So I'm gonna see how to do this on Restream. I think I have to download this first. Okay, there we go. Drag it. We're gonna do this. We'll do video clip. Okay, let's see if this works. Pretty exciting. Okay, this, uh-oh. Are we good? Can you guys see me? I'm back on? Okay, I lagged there for a second. That was scary. I thought I broke everything. Okay, I just want to show you this time lapse of Ryan making some art. This is already on our TikTok, so you may have already seen this. But I'm just constantly impressed by Ryan, and I wanted to brag a little bit. Okay. It wasn't great. The problem is this was made in the TikTok format, but we're live streaming in like a landscape format, and so it just blew up like to the middle of it. But I think you got the gist. That was a quick time lapse of a little wallpaper that Ryan made. If you guys really want it for your phone, we could probably make it available for free, just because it's adorable. It's not my phone background quite yet, but it will be soon. Um, anyway, that was kind of a bust. I'm not gonna lie. But live streaming is about risks, okay? And we take risks every day. But if that fell flat for you, I'm gonna show you some new beans. I can't tell you everything. Can't tell you everything, okay? But what I can tell you is we are underway. We are making a vegan leather version, a vegan leather option for the Astoria Magic Academy Heroes Journal. And I'm super excited. If you aren't familiar, we already have 2 vegan leather options for Galaxy of Astoria. Look at that. Awesome spine foiling. And then Legend of Astoria, beautiful brown leather. Also has the fancy spine foiling together. They also have these like fancy ribbons. We went with orange and with this wildwood green color. So we're currently kind of workshopping the aesthetic of IMA. You know, it kind of has to fit with these two, which does sort of limit our options leather-wise. But we've been looking through some samples, and I don't have them in journal sample form. I just have kind of textiles, essentially. But I wanted to share them with you. Now, disclaimer, big disclaimer, okay? The lighting in here is not great. And from what I'm looking at, on the YouTube stream and on the Facebook stream, it's even like worse. And so there's going to be some details, some finer details that will probably be lost or distorted in this live stream. So if you see a color and you hate it, just, hey, maybe it's better than you thought. Maybe it's worse than you thought, but it could be better than you see it to be. Okay. Let me get caught up here. Because you guys know me. Anytime I solo live stream, I always spill beans. That's how I like to do it. Okay. So we've been working with our supplier forever. Since we've had the same supplier since the first day, since the first journal we made. We went through a lot of different trial periods and tested out a lot of different suppliers, but we ended up only going with one. They have sent us, tons of samples over the years of various different things. They have never sent me more textiles than this. Like, I'm going to show you so many. I'm not going to show you that many. I'm just going to show you how many they sent me. Look at this. Are you ready for this? Look at this. I look like I work in the paint department at Lowe's. And you're probably thinking, oh, is one of these pieces of paper one textile? No. It's this many. And it's on the back. All of these, front and back. And a whole binder of just different leathers. This is all leather. We're not even dealing with fabric. This is all different types of leather. I have every single vegan leather between my two hands right now. Talk about decision fatigue. So in other words, I have a lot of homework to do. But spoiler alert, I've gotten a head start on it. We've been kind of leaning with some front runners, and I want to get just like a quick focus group opinion here. I'm not gonna flood you with options. I'm just gonna show you a handful, and then we're gonna move into brag o'clock, and then we're gonna give someone a free journal. It's gonna be fun, and you get to go to your weekend. Or maybe your weekend is ending or starting now. I don't know. But okay. So remember, one of the main criteria for this journal, leather, is that it has to work, has to play nicely with these other two options, okay? With black and with this brown leather. Now you can't really tell with the lighting, but there's like a tint of orange in this leather, actually. And I love this leather. I'm very happy with this one. Okay, let's get into the first one. So I thought I always had this in my head, okay? I thought leather IMA was going to be gray. For some reason, I was like, it's going to be a cauldron gray kind of a look. It's going to be beautiful. And then I looked at a few gray options. This is a very big, this is a huge option here. And to be frank with you, I don't like it. I just don't. It's kind of drab. It's a little uninspired. It's kind of boring. And it's like, I guess it kind of works contrast wise, but doesn't stand on its own. I don't think so. If you walked into the Astoria Magic Academy, would you pick up a gray leather book? No, probably not. So we're probably not going to use this gray leather for leather IMA. Sorry if you love gray leather. Doesn't feel like the right one. So another option that the team really liked, we've been talking about this for a few weeks now, was so the one I just showed you was right here. Nope, right here. Okay. Another option that the team really liked, and these, by the way, these are kind of our options because this is the same material leather, the same style of leather as GOI. I guess I could say grain, even though it's like not real leather. It's the same kind of textured leather. There's a lot of different kinds of leather. It's the same kind of texture as GOI and LOI. So we kind of had to work with these. So I just showed you this one. Another one that they really liked was this one right here, which I know is super different. It's almost like we've been calling it a wine color. Tell me what you think of this. Okay, this is the important one because this is the current front runner. Look at that. It's so shiny because there's like a direct light right here. Kind of a brown, kind of a red too. Almost like a little bit of pink in there as well. Okay, I'm getting some good feedback already. Okay, we got some love it, some really like that one. Okay. Sorry, James had a really funny comment about the gray. We're just kicking gray while it's down. James said the gray looks like duct tape, and that's exactly what it looks like. Okay. So we have black leather. Oh, sorry. We have black leather. We have brown leather. And now, potentially, a new member of the family, we have this kind of burgundy, almost like a wine-colored leather. Now, I'm a little afraid that it kind of infringes on the territory of brown a little bit. Okay. How about this? I'll get you a really realistic. I need a journal. I guess I could use I just use mine. I'll use my Cosmic Rose with my pen in it. I'm going to wrap this pink journal with this kind of purplish leather. I don't know if it's purple. I don't really know. This might look a little funky. But just to give you a really solid idea, see this? Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm trying my best here, guys. Okay. See that? Okay. Now just imagine that had its own unique foiling and a nice ribbon. I don't know what color the ribbon's going to be. I feel like we could get away with like a gray or a blue or even a yellow wouldn't look bad. I don't know. But do we like it? Do we like it? See, Melissa just brought up navy. I don't have a full navy sample to show you, but the team has been pretty drawn as a second option to this one here, to 7140-1 right there. So maybe we go with that one. We've never done like a blue leather version, so could be an option. But Elizabeth wants a green leather. So here's my thought. If you were to walk into the Astoria Magic Academy, we're way over time. I'm sorry, guys. If you were to walk into the Astoria Magic Academy, like what spell book would you pick up? Honestly. Would you pick up this wine-colored one? Would you pick up a navy-colored one? You probably wouldn't pick up the duct tape colored one. But I mean, this does look pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It looks. I'm doing this exercise may have just sold me on this color. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually love it. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I'm super excited. Okay. Some compelling arguments for navy. I would love to hear. We also consider purple, but Potions purple is by far the most popular IMA color already. And just for those who are curious, Wildwood Green is by far the most popular color for LOI, actually for all of our journals. And so we don't really want to step on the toes of those, right? You want to have something that kind of contrasts with it. So great. It feels like it's going to be wine, guys. Like we don't usually have this outright of a vote often. Now there's only about 40 people in here, so there's a lot more people that will end up with these journals. So this isn't the end all be all vote, but obviously your guys' opinion means a lot. This is why you got to come to live streams, give some product feedback, especially if I'm here. That's pretty much what I like to talk about. So, okay, guys, we're so behind. We're so behind. Let's do a quick brag o'clock, and then we're going to jump right into the giveaway. So, in fact, I'm going to set up the form right now, the name generator, the wheel of names, if you will. And if you would be so kind, please start typing out your brags so that we can get that done very quick after. So I can do the drawing very quickly after the brags, okay? I don't want to miss your brags. It's like one of my favorite parts of what we do. But if you haven't entered your name yet, this is probably your last chance. We have 35 people in here, which feels, about right. We're going to have to remove duplicates really quick. Okay. Okay. Then we have to go to got it. Cool. Got it. What's the website? I think it's Wheel of Names. Wheel of Names. Getting this all set up. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Wheel of Names is officially set up. But let's do some brags first. Why don't we? Let's do some brags. Okay. Oh, we don't have a brag thread. I'm sorry, I dropped the ball on the brag thread. You know what? I'll make a quick brag thread here. We're gonna go with Brad Pitt today. Just easy one. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is the thread on Facebook. We always try and do a brag pun. That's probably the laziest one we've done so far. Brad Pitt. I think that's how you spell Brad Pitt's name, right? Yeah, Brad Pitt. There you go. But it's Brad Pitt today. Okay. I'm going to start reading brags on YouTube because there's no thread ability over on YouTube. So here we go. Here we go. Okay. Hi. Hello. Wait, do we not have any brags yet? No, we don't. No brags yet. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Wow. The brags are flooding in now. I feel like everyone just like copy and pasted their brags are smart. What just happened? I just lost my tab. One second. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Brags on Facebook. Queen said, in a 700 plus page textbook, I'm in the 500. Let's go. Getting to the end. What a champion you are. Great brag. Melissa said, I finally bought new sheepskin boots. Ooh, very nice. And have been sockless for 2 weeks. It's been a game changer in this cold weather. Got to go sockless. Christine said, I finally finished designing my nerdy themed Christmas card. Oh, I'd love to see it. Post it up. Unless you already have, then send me the link. Amber said, my brag, my husband and I each run our own small hobby business. I love that. A friend has been helping us since he had a second stroke 6 months ago. Bummer. And can't really talk well. But we did our first show on our own last week. It went great. What was a lot of work. Side note, aphasia sucks. I think I'm saying that right. Aphasia. Wow. Well, good for you. I mean, talk about resilience. And I'll tell you what, after doing Comic-Cons, selling stuff in person, it's really difficult. It takes a lot of energy. Good for you. You got a little hobby business. Sounds like a few of them. Sky said, John and I managed to get ready to sell at a holiday market. Look at this, another one this weekend, even with a house full of sick kids. Amazing. You guys are super parents. I swear. Reem said, I signed up for an online course in Islamic art and architecture because I knew more than the tour guide in the British Museum. And I want to see if museum studies is a good option for a career. Reem, I feel like you'd be such a good museum tour guide. And if that comes off like an insult, I do not mean it in any way, shape, or form. I just feel like I've talked to you once before, and I feel like you would just be so good at that. Of course, follow your dreams, whatever they are. Devorah said, I'm 1 syllable ahead of my NaNoWriMo word count. Wow. 1 syllable ahead. I didn't know that they even counted syllables. That's incredible. Sarah said, I met up with a local homeschool group for the first time ever. It is a natural-based group, so we went on a lovely nature hike. Nature-based. Sorry. The natural homeschool. It's a nature-based group. I love that. Went on a little hike. My kids had a lot of fun. We met some really nice kids and parents, and we all got to be social. Win all around. Don't you love a good hike? Being outdoors. Fantastic. James said, I finally got back to writing in my story. 2 chapters left. Ooh, James, I would love to read it. I'm probably not the person you want writing feedback from. I would just want to support you in every way I can because I think you're very talented. Elizabeth said, I snowed a bit and you should keep going. James. Sorry, I'm going back because you're a great writer, and I'm really glad that you're writing again. That's fantastic, Bragg. Keep it up. Okay. Elizabeth said, snowed a bit this morning, so I went through 6 totes, 5 people's worth of seasonal clothing, and only need to get 1 pair of snow boots. Snowed a bit this morning, so I went through 6 totes. Oh, like quantities of clothes. Got it. Okay. I was like so confused what that meant. That's a great brag. I love it. Amy said, I've been using my CPAP for 2 weeks now, and I'm really noticing a difference. Love that. I have more energy and less fig in my noggin. Okay. So I'm doing more stuff. I also picked up a book on writing craft recently so that I can try doing exercises to improve my writing. And I'm taking pictures and will be working on my Facebook page over the next week or 2. Here you go. I think CPAP is for sleep, right? I'm pretty sure. I believe my brother-in-law also has one. And from what I've heard, it really helped his life quite a bit. I found Miranda said, I finally lost some weight. Good for you. I was getting discouraged because nothing seemed to be happening. Well, that's incredible. And honestly, I don't know about anyone else, but this time of year, I feel like it's so easy to gain weight back. This is like that. It's like that period, right before Thanksgiving, and then it's like, oh well, gotta eat Thanksgiving, and then it's cold, and so you kind of want warm stuff, and you just don't have as much of that motivation to lose weight. So, Miranda, that's maybe a bigger brag than you realize. Good for you. That's incredible. Amy said, I also made a new chainmail weave bracelet. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, brain fog. That makes more sense. Love that, Amy. Good for you. Okay. I haven't touched YouTube at all. Okay, let's go. My biggest brag is just, this is from Chris over on YouTube. My biggest brag is just getting through the work week and continuing my workout streak and courses. I've been fighting some depression, but still kicking butt with my music, learning goal habits. I love that. I hope I get a chance to listen to some of your music one day, Chris. Andy said, that's all. Oh, Andy's just encouraging Chris. Love that. We love that over on YouTube. Miranda said, though I have several different heroes journals with various quests going simultaneously, I completed my very first journal last week. Let's go. Give a big hand to Miranda. And Miranda, pat yourself on the back. There's nothing. There are few things, I should say. Actually, you know what? There might not be anything that makes me more freaking just blows my mind. It makes me so incredibly humbled and proud to hear when people finish journals. So thank you for sharing that with me. And you know what? It's good for you. You did something really difficult. Finishing a journal that lasts 90 days is not easy. Sometimes people talk about the journal and they're like, oh, it's only 90 days. It's yeah, it's still a huge accomplishment to finish any journal. So anyway, you should be really proud of yourself. Thank you for sharing that with me. That gives me so much motivation to keep making journals. Good for you. I love that. Okay. Deb said, journaled every day since getting my journal a few weeks ago. Wow. I love that. Deb, are you typically like a journal every day person just naturally, or has the Heroes Journal helped? Or maybe you're not even talking about the Heroes Journal. I don't want to be assumptive, but I do want to hear. Andy said, my brag is the massive work project I just did with a fellow freelance copywriter. The lead told us several people have approached them directly asking which agency they engaged. Was just 2 of us. Love that. Sometimes lean is the best way to do things. Have a lean team. Love it. John said, brag, just started my workouts again this week. Good for you, John. Padawan said, my brag is I finally got to catch the live after a while to see my handsome friend. Thanks, Brandon. It's my friend, Brandon. It's always good to see Padawan on here. If you guys like funny people, movie reviews, vlogs, you should go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. Okay. Andy said, exercise is my Achilles heel. I have serious trouble keeping consistent with it. Well, maybe you can find an accountability partner here in the chat and YouTube. Or I don't know, you could try to use a habit tracker. That's what I do for my workout habits. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just trying to give you some quick advice you didn't even ask for. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. one more. Kimberly said, I've had this stack of boxes that I've avoided going through for years. Emptied like 4 boxes this week. Filled up an entire big black trash bag. Now I'm pumped to do more. Feels good. Isn't it crazy? The mental bandwidth things just hold like for years. You don't even think about it. It's like this massive problem in your head. Our brains are not good, by the way, at like making logic of that. Then you just start it and it doesn't take long at all, or it takes a lot less time than you thought it would. And you feel this weight off your shoulders. I think that's one of the best things. Okay. Sorry if I missed anyone's brags, but I'm like way over time. I also started late too. So it's going even later than it should be, but I'm about to spin this giant wheel of names. And how do I share the web page? I don't know how to do this. I might not be able to share this on the live stream, but we are going to try. We are going to try. Would it be? Let's try overlay. No, it's not going to be overlay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to spend like tons of time. I don't want to spend like another 10 minutes trying to get this to work. So you're just gonna have to trust me. I'm just gonna spin the wheel, and I'm gonna tell you who the winner is, and then I'm gonna start a timer on my phone. This is the last part of the live stream where we spin the big wheel that you can't see, but you're just gonna have to imagine in your head. Whoever's name it lands on, I will name it, and then I am going to show you a timer for 90 seconds. If it lands on you, you have 90 seconds to claim your free journal. If you don't, we're going to spin again and pick another winner. Okay, spinning the wheel. It might be super loud on your speakers. I'm sorry about that if it is. Okay. The winner of Free Journal Friday is Samantha Gilly. Samantha Gilly, you have 90 seconds to claim your free journal. Oh, wait, hold on. You actually have more than that because I just started. Okay, you get a little bit of a head start. Samantha Gilly, maybe you're on YouTube, maybe you're on Facebook. People are saying congrats, but I don't know if I don't see Samantha yet. Look at how nice all these other heroes are. Congratulating Samantha on her free journal win. But I don't see any claiming of the journal quite yet. To claim the journal, Samantha, all you got to do is comment, hey, I'm here, or that's me, or thank you, or oh my gosh, I can't believe I won. I can't believe this free journal is mine. That's all you got to do to claim it. It's really not that hard, honestly. Samantha Gilly, that's me. Samantha Gilly is here, aka it is Akira over on YouTube. Congratulations, Samantha. Fantastic. So Samantha, or Akira, whatever your preferred name is here, you're going to email support at theheroesjournal.co. In the chat, I just sent it to you over on YouTube. Go ahead, copy and paste that into your email. Let our hero service team know what color journal you want. You're also more than welcome to get a side quest deck as well, especially while we have those in stock. And we will ship it to you probably next week. If not, well, it'll probably be next week. So anyway, congratulations to Samantha, aka Akira, over on YouTube. Thank you guys for being so participatory in this live stream. It's not the easiest thing, like doing a solo live stream after a lot of the experience I have is with Kyle, and so there's always like someone to kind of bounce stuff off. So thank you for putting up with me rambling on about thrift shops and random stuff. Thank you for helping me with landing on a good leather sample. I really do like this option a lot. It's always nice to have a hunch and then have that hunch kind of affirmed. We're going to keep testing some other samples. So if you hated this one, don't fear. It might not be that one. But anyway, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning into these. It means a lot. Obviously, you don't have to. So appreciate it. Queen has a question. One second. Queen said, if we win Free Journal Friday, can we claim it after Burgundy Journal release? No, you have to. Yeah, at the time of winning Free Journal Friday, if you are selected, you get your pick of what is available. That's pretty much how we do it. Samantha, the way to get your free journal is you email support@theheroesjournal.co. I actually commented it. It's from the Heroes Journal in the chat, just a little higher above you. You can just copy and paste that, support@theheroesjournal.co. Just let our hero service team know what color journal you want. We'll go ahead and ship it to you. So yeah. And if you have any problems, you can also email me directly, nick@theheroesjournal.co. Same thing. I can help you out. Cool. Amazing. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Stay warm. Have your quest in front of you. Make sure to make progress on it. Make sure to do something kind for your future self. And more than anything, be a hero. And happy questing. And like I said earlier, I'm going to start calling everyone heroes. So this is my first go at it. So, as I like to say, in my infinite wisdom, have a good weekend, hero.